So today in this part we will discuss nomenclature. Now in last lecture we have seen the introduction of the halogen derivative compounds. After that classification of the halogen derivative. After that nomenclature is very important. Now see here why I am focusing to the nomenclature, because nomenclature decides your skill of organic chemistry. If you are poor in the nomenclature, then we will find a lot of difficulties during solving the organic chemistry questions. Okay, therefore nomenclature is very important. Another point, whatever incoming organic topics are there, for example alcohol, phenol, ether, aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, etc. Again one more topic is there, organic compounds containing nitrogen atom. In that case nomenclature play a very vital role. Okay, so without wasting time, directly we start. Nomenclature. There are two types of nomenclature: common name system, that is also called as trivial name system, and IUPAC system. Okay, what is meant by IUPAC system? See here, this is the abbreviation: International Unit of Pure and Applied Chemistry, or you can say International Unit for Pure and Applied Chemistry. That is called the IUPAC system. So you might have known about the common name system. Here right now we directly talk about the IUPAC system. Which system? IUPAC system. But for a moment, forget about the IUPAC system. We should discuss the common name first. Okay. For example, see here. We have this compound CH3Br. I am writing first. Okay. CH3 CH2Br. Okay. After that CH3 CH2 CH2Br. Okay. Now next case is the CH3 CH CH3Br. Next number is the CH3 CH2 CH2Br. Okay. Next case CH3 CH3 CH2Br. After that CH3 CH2 CBr 1 2 3 and here CH3. Now first we write the common name. Okay. Otherwise it will happen that you know about the IUPAC name but you don't know about the common name. So common name of halogen derivative of alkane simply written as alkyl halide. See here, alkyl halide. I am discussing nomenclature in detail here. Okay, alkyl halide. Okay, and alkyl halide is represented by Rx. Listen carefully what I am saying. It is represented by Rx, where R dash is the alkyl group and X is the halogen. Okay. Now what is the name of halogen derivative? What is the common name of halogen derivative? Alkyl halide. Which alkyl group? At least you should know. Up to 10 carbon atom. Methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane and decane. Just like that. Okay. In that way, methane case only one carbon atom. Therefore, its alkyl group will be methyl. It will be bromide. Methyl bromide. After that, similar to that, ethyl bromide. Okay. Similar to that, first see here classification: primary, again primary. The classification of this alkyl halide will be depend on that carbon atom to which halide is attached. Okay. This is the primary carbon atom. Therefore, it is the propyl halide. But remember one case: onwards 3 carbon atoms, you should apply prefixes like yarn, iso, sec, okay, ter, etc. N for normal means primary. Iso is the different case. I will discuss very shortly. Secondary means what? If halogen is attached to secondary carbon atom, then secondary derivative. Tertiary, halogen attached to tertiary carbon atom. Okay. So it is primary. Therefore, for these cases, on our 3 carbon atom, we have to apply N here. N stands for normal, that is N-propyl halide. Okay. Now next case is there. What is the next case? See here. CH3CH3Br. Now can you classify this alkyl halide? First, okay. If we want to classify this one, yes, it is secondary or iso. So remember, This is called as secondary. 1, 2, 3 means propyl. Okay, propyl bromide. I am not writing complete name, bromide. Again, with this or, this is the extraordinary case, or it is also written as isopropyl bromide. Isopropyl bromide. Always remember, suppose there is a system like this, C. Into the second carbon atom, this is your second carbon atom, number 1, number 2. If there is an attachment of methyl group, then this type of compound is called as the iso. Okay, this type of compound is called as the iso. What is the condition of iso? In case of iso, to the second carbon atom there is an attachment of methyl group, not a ethyl group. Remember, okay, attachment of methyl group. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, therefore, in case of propane, both secondary and iso are same. Okay, but here it will be changed. Now, primary, therefore it is young butyl bromide, isn't it? Young butyl bromide. After that, see here, this is also primary alkyl halide. But what is the discuss case? This methyl group is attached to the. Okay, therefore this is called as iso. Clear the concept? Isobutyl bromide. Isobutyl bromide. Now, can you imagine? This is iso. Of course not. There is no attachment of methyl group at the second carbon atom. Therefore, it is simply a secondary. Why? Because this carbon atom is secondary in nature. Therefore, secondary butyl bromide. Okay. Now, let's have new case again. Primary, now secondary, tertiary. Okay, tertiary is the. So what is tertiary? See here, simply tertiary. You know very well. C. This is primary. This is primary. Okay, this carbon atom is secondary. But when I write such a type of structure, now this carbon atom is no more primary because it is attached to 3 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3. Therefore, it will be tertiary carbon atom. And if there is attachment of halide like this, then it will become tertiary alkyl halide. So we have a very simple example: CH3, CH2, or you can write here Br. Okay. Now this carbon atom is tertiary. In that case, you have to write tert, or you can write T only. Tert butyl. Butyl means how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon atom. Therefore, butyl bromide. Okay, so this is about the classification. Now keep in mind one thing: whatever names we have written, that is very important. Instead of Br, there is another functional group. Still, this part will be common. Alkyl part will be common. Therefore, proper understanding and identification of the name of alkyl group, as I say, normal, iso, secondary, tertiary is very, very important. Okay. Now all these are the common names. Remember carefully what I am saying. All these are the common name. Which name? Common name. Now let us turn towards the IUPAC. So you have to keep in mind some rules. Which name? IUPAC name. Okay. Now see here what I am saying. IUPAC, International Unit of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Okay. So while writing IUPAC name suggested by IUPAC, you have to write what? Haloalkane. Which alkane? Haloalkane. Very simple. Okay. For example, I am writing first some formulas. CH3Br. Very simple. How? See here. Bromo. Directly I am taking methane. Remember one case. Here don't give space. Combined word. Bromo, methane. If it is like this, CH3, CH2, Br, ethyl bromide, carbon name, IUPAC name, bromoethane. Last year we could not take this all things, but right now by observing this video you can fill up that. Okay. After that, CH3, CH2, CH2, Br. Now listen here. What we have to do? Why this case is important? Onwards 3 carbon atom. 1 no problem. 2 no problem. Onwards 3 carbon atom. You have to start numbering. Okay. So first consider a longest continuous chain. Longest continuous chain means what? there is the attachment of carbon, 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 just like a train, just like a train. In train, bogies are connected to each other in a straight line, just like that. Straight line chain you have to select first, and you selected this chain. Now start numbering. Whenever we start numbering, numbering should be start always from the end. Always from the end, either from this end like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or from this end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't start numbering from intermediate position. Okay, you can't start numbering from the intermediate position. Now here first end, this is your second end. You don't give number to this. Remember, this is not a carbon atom. This is simply a attachment. Okay, so two ends are there. Then which end is suitable for the numbering purpose? Okay, so you have to start from that end to which attachment is attached or attachment is closer from that end. Okay, so by that rule given by IUPAC, numbering should be like this 1, 2, 3. Therefore, it will be 1. Okay, first you have to write position 1. We are attached to first carbon, therefore 1 hyphen. Okay, you have to give hyphen. Bromo, propane. And I think IUPAC nomenclature is simple rather than common. Okay. After that, same structure. See here how we can write CH3 and here Br. Now, where is the straight chain? This is our straight chain. See here, this is our straight chain. Now, if we start numbering 1, 2, 3, Br comes at second position. Okay, check from here. If we start from here 1, 2, 3, so either from both ends Br comes at second position. That's why you have freedom to start numbering from any of the ends. Therefore, in that case, it will become what? 2-bromo-propane. Got it? 2-bromo-propane. So this is very important. Okay. Let us discuss the illustration again in incoming example. What happened? Now, see here. These are the cases to be discussed. Okay. So listen carefully what I am saying. Here numbering very clearly 1, 2, 3, 4. It will become 1-bromo, 1-bromo-butane, 1-bromo-butane. After that, see here. Here there are two attachments. First consider it straight chain. So this is your straight chain. Remember carefully what I am saying. This is your straight chain. Or you can select in this way. 1, 2, 3. This is also a straight chain. Okay. Now here this chain is not possible. Only underline or bracket or square chain is the straight chain. Okay. So start numbering 1, 2, 3. Up. Listen here. If we start like this, attachment is here. So this position and this position will not be favored. We have to start numbering from that end to which attachment is closer. Therefore, it will be 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now write the name. See here. I am not going to explain rule here. Okay. Via example, directly we discuss the rules. Okay. Now, at first position there is a bromine atom. At second position there is a what is the group? Methyl group. Now, bromine and methyl. Alphabetically, which come first? Bromine comes first. Therefore, right here, 1-bromo, 1-bromo hyphen 2 hyphen. What is that? Methyl. 1-bromo, 2-methyl propane. Okay, it's very simple. Similar to that here, numbering start 1, 2, 3. Br comes at 3 position, therefore not possible. So better way 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it will be 2-bromo, 2-bromo-butane. Okay, let us discuss another case again. See here. Now let us take some miscellaneous example, confusing example. Okay. Now everybody see here. CH3, CH3. If there is a chlorine and here there is a methyl group. Now, if we start from this end, first, second, third, fourth, attachment is at 2. Okay. If we start from this end, it will become 1, 2, 3, 4. Attachment is at second. So both the end give second position attachment. But now it's our duty to give priority. Okay? So listen carefully. In such a situation, you have to give priority to the halogen. Halogen means what? Chlorine as compared to methyl group. Therefore, numbering will be correct from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Arrange of attachments, substituents alphabetically. It will be 2-chloro. C come first, then M of methyl. Okay? Then 3-methyl. This is very important. Okay? 2-chloro, 3-methyl butane. It will be butane. Okay? After that, see here, next case. CH3. Okay? CH2, CH2, CH2. Wait a moment. CH2. Okay. Now Cl and here there is a bromine. Now in this case, bromine alphabetically come first. Therefore 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will become what? 2 bromo, 3 chloro. Alphabetically, okay? 2 bromo, 3 chloro, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be butane. While writing IUPAC name, do not use space. Only you have to separate letter and number with the help of this hyphen. Okay? So keep in mind. So this is about the little bit idea of alkyl halides. Now see here, many more examples are again. Let us have their ideas. Okay, see here. CH3, 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 CH2 and Br. General example. Okay. Actually, it is the neopentyl bromide. Primary, secondary, tertiary. Of course, it is primary. Why? Because Br attached to this one. Now start numbering. Okay. So I am selecting this as a continuous chain. That is called longest continuous chain. LCC. Start numbering. Of course, we are attached to this. Therefore, 1, 2, 3. Now you have to write the name. Okay. 1 bromo. Cl hyphen. Now at second position, 2 methyl groups are attached. Okay. Therefore, 2, 2. These 2 for this methyl group and these 2 for this methyl group. 2, 2. How many? 2. How many methyl group? 2 methyl group. Therefore, use prefix di. Dimethyl. Understood? Dimethyl. 1, 2, 3. Of course, propane. Okay. So this is the case. After that, many more examples we can take. Now let us turn toward the aromatic compounds. See here. Before that, let us take some cyclohexanes. See here. This is your cyclohexane. What is this? Cyclohexane. Okay. What is this? Okay. Chloro. Benzene. Simple. But if I write another chloro, now position matters. Therefore, start numbering either from this end or this end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Its name will be 1, 4. 1, 4. How many chloro? Dichlorobenzene. Similar to that, see here. Chloro. What is the name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continuous manner. Okay. 1, 3, 5. How many? 1, 2, 3. So try chloro benzene. Isn't it? After that, see here. Cl, Cl, Br. Now these are close to each other as compared to Cl, Br. Therefore, numbering will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the name? 4 bromo, comma 4 bromo dash 1, 2 di chloro. Okay, 1, 2 dichloro benzene. So study them properly, you will get the idea. Now thousands of examples we can write. See here, thousands of examples we can write. So you have to go through the textbook for this purpose, and you will find the various examples. Sometimes in examination, what happens here? They may give you such a type of name and ask to draw the structure. Okay, so inverse question can be asked. Sometimes they will provide you a structure and they will ask you to write the name, IUPAC name. Or reverse of that, sometimes they will provide you such a name and you have to write the structure of it. Okay, so in order to clear the concept, already we have discussed them properly. Okay, so you have to do this thing properly. Okay, so in next video, attend this lecture series. Then you will get the part wise videos of this chapter halogen derivatives. So this video only contains nomenclature. Okay, so if you find any query for any structure, any nomenclature, you may directly contact on WhatsApp and ask me. Okay, I will suggest you a proper answer.